Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another pick a card reading. But first and foremost, I want to say that I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're feeling blessed and that you're enjoying your week thus far. I feel well, I'm blessed, and I'm definitely grateful and excited to be here doing another reading for you all today. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I want to give you all a special welcome back. And I just want to continue to thank all of my lovely returning subscribers for everything that you all do as far as when it comes down to engaging with my channel and helping it to grow. I look forward to continuing to be consistent, posting even more videos that you all enjoy, and of course, just showing up in my best self and being able to support you all in the best ways that I can. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button, join the fam today, because I promise you will love it here. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. So the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what are they misunderstanding about you? What are they, the person on your mind, misunderstanding about you? So, potential trigger warning. I feel like whenever it comes down to someone else's thoughts and opinions, I always say this is like, we can't control how other people think and feel. But I feel like this reading would help you to better understand how they think and feel and perceive you. And also it could explain, their own behaviors and the ways in which they treat you because they're operating off of a misunderstanding. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. If y'all, are new to pick a card readings and you don't really know how this reading goes, essentially you can pause the video right now if you need to and take a look at the 3 different pile options that you have in front of you. So for pile 1, we have the Mermaid Tarot with the green fluorite crystal. For pile 2, we have the Arcanum Tarot deck with the citrine crystal. And then for pile 3, we have the Muse Tarot with the rose quartz crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different pile options. And then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen. And I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Mermaid Tarot deck with the green fluorite crystal, then we are going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I want to welcome all of the new viewers again, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers again. And I just want to continue to thank y'all for everything that you do. I appreciate the likes, the comments. I appreciate when you all subscribe and also share the videos. So I just look forward to keeping this up, and y'all definitely don't hesitate to let me know which readings you all would like me to do. You can also share your reading requests in the comment section. I'm always taking requests, so don't hesitate if you feel like you want your own quote unquote personal reading, but it's not really personal because it's another pick a card reading. So you all, do what you want. I feel like for you all that have been here for a while, especially the people that I'm very familiar with, is like, I will do what y'all ask me to do because I just appreciate the energy exchange. So don't hesitate. But yeah, I look forward to continuing to show up and being consistent and of course growing this channel. So thank y'all so much for just being here and just being amazing and beautiful. Also, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. There are links there to book a personal reading with me. There's links there to donate. If you would like to donate a monetary contribution, you can utilize the super thanks button, which is directly beneath this video. It is enabled. You can also send a tarot or an oracle deck by checking out my Amazon wish list. If you would like to, check me out on Instagram if you're active over there. If not, don't worry about it. But most definitely make sure y'all check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So yes, the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what are they misunderstanding about you? They, of course, can be the person on your mind, or if it's a specific group of people, then take it how you want to take it. But also remember, this is a general reading, and also remember that when it comes to the thoughts and opinions of other people, we can't really control how they think or how they feel about us. So just try your best to not get triggered, and if you are triggered, then you can always click out of the video. You don't always have to sit here if that's not what you want to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I have about 4 other oracle decks that I may use. I may use all 4. I'm gonna just allow spirit to really guide me, and we gonna see what information comes out. But let's go ahead and get started. You know, what are they misunderstanding about you? So we have the Judgment card here. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. The Chariot came out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Cups. I want to get some clarification on the Page of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And I also want to get some clarification on the Judgment card. And I have Temperance. So I feel like I want to start with what is actually going on with you, and then we'll get into the misunderstanding as far as, you know, what this person is inaccurately, you know, seeing or perceiving about you and your situation. But for the most part, I feel like you all are in a place in your life where you are focused solely on what you have going on, okay? You're focusing solely on yourself. I feel like you all have been glowing up. I feel like you all have been putting your healing first. I feel like you have been putting your sense of peace and harmony first. And it seems like it's more in alignment with who you are at this point in time, as well as the type of life that you would like to establish for yourself in the future. I feel like what I heard was no more drama, no more pain. You're the type of person where it's like you are not trying to live a very dramatic life right now at this point in time. Like, I'm also picking up that you all could be very single as well, or just very independent minded. I also pick up that you all are very thoughtful at this point in time. You're thinking a lot. You're I want to say you're mental, but I feel like when you call somebody mental, it means like you're calling them crazy. I don't know. But I feel as though you all are very much in your logical, rational, and practical mind right now. It seems like you all are taking well calculated steps because you're thinking about what is next for yourself. And I also feel like you all aren't really giving other people the time of day. So I think when this person sees you, it's like they're picking up that it's like you just don't care. You're just leaving people behind in the dust. Hey, I feel like some of y'all think that, you know, it's true, you are leaving other people behind in the dust, but the way in which they're picking it up is like it's kind of in a callous and heartless and detached way. But I feel as though you all are just trying to take yourself out of that emotional space when it comes to making the best decisions that you need to make for yourself. I feel like you are just thinking things through in a smart way. And oftentimes I feel like emotions really can cloud our judgment, but you are trying to stick completely to the facts. Okay. I feel like this has to do with your life direction. It has to do with what you want out of life, what you would like to attain out of life, your own goals and, you know, successes, and the things that you really truly want to show up for. I think that you all just want to have a stable life. That's just what I'm picking up. It's like you want a stable life. So I feel like your life could have been very chaotic. I also feel like at a certain point in time, you didn't really truly know yourself. You didn't know who you were. You didn't know who you are, like the core of your being. And I think that this is something that you all have experienced as well. It's like you've experienced this whole healing process. You've experienced this like major shift, like where you are becoming a new person. You're literally growing up, you're maturing. So it could be a coming of age type of situation as well. It's like you're just not asleep anymore. It seems as though you have really woken up to your true nature. You've woken up to your purpose. You've woken up to your destiny. And that's just what you're focused on at this point in time in your life. And you're just trying to lovingly and peacefully make the changes that are necessary. So I'm just picking up that you all have just went through this really intense purging and healing process. I didn't see the death card, but it makes me think about like purification and just starting over and starting anew, like you're born again. That's just the feeling that I'm picking up. You know, you're waking up to the call. You woke up to the call. So that's why I feel like it's really going on with you at this point in time of your life. Like your mind is really fixed on what is immediately in front of you. I feel like you all are just in a place to where you are surrendering to the wonders and to the awe that you all are experiencing in your life. Like I feel like things are coming together for you and you just want to make it. You just want to succeed. You just want to create the type of lifestyle that you really truly want. That's just what you want to do. I think that you all are just in a very imaginative space. You're in an imaginative headspace. And especially when it comes down to like accomplishing your goals, it's like you're really just doing what your inner child wants. So you're feeding your inner child. Like you're dreaming, you're putting yourself in a state to be able to do so. I just feel like you all move past a crazy cycle. You know, you move past a major cycle. You could have been in that cycle for a while, because I keep thinking about the term of going around and around, or going around in the circles. And I feel as though you finally, like things finally make sense to you. I think they make sense because you're no longer in your emotional space. Like when it comes to what is going on with your life and the changes that you have to make, the adjustments that you have to make, is like you're not in that emotional space anymore. And it's like there's nothing wrong with being in an emotional space, but like I said, sometimes our emotions can really cloud it can really cloud things. It can make things really cloudy, and we may not have the ability to really stick to the facts of the matter and what is truly going on, because our emotions are leading us and they may not be grounded, they may not be stable. So you switched. Instead of being in that emotional space where you are always reacting to things and feeling like you have to defend yourself, you're reacting. It's like you're being proactive and you're also responding to things, as opposed to just reacting and letting life, you know, push you here or pull you there. It's like you're a lot much more stable and a lot much more grounded in your thinking, and even, you know, within your heart space as well. So this is nice. I feel like you all have just let go of stress. You know, it's like you've let go of stress, because stress can really weigh somebody down. And I feel like you are just in a better place when you understand that you are not stressing and worrying about things, but you're in a more clear headed space where you're able to have a clear perspective about what is actually truly going on, so you can take the next best step that you have to take for yourself. So right now at this point in time, you're just healing. You're healing. You're going your own way. I feel like you all are starting anew. You're going down a different path in life at this point in time, and you're happy with where you're going. You feel like where you're going is going to lead to success, or how you're doing it is going to lead to success, rather. That's how you feel. That's really how you feel. So pretty much I feel like this, let me get y'all some. Yeah, your life is changing. That's all I want to tell you. Like the cycle that you were in, it's over. It's over for you. You're moving into another cycle. But yeah, so pretty much these people, or this person, they're misunderstanding your healing process and your journey. They're misunderstanding it, and they're taking it as if you are just acting brand new. This person or these people are taking, you know, what is going on with you, or yeah, like your life circumstance and just how you're showing up. They think that you don't care. They think that you're bored. They think that, you would rather go off and do something else on your own, that you don't really care about including other people in your plans. That's what they're really picking up. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, they're thinking that you all could be very selfish, very conceited, very self-centered. That's something that they're picking up. When it comes to you, they're picking up that you don't really care about being a part of the group. They're taking it as though you are just focused on yourself. You're being very cautious when it comes to dealing with other people. And the funny thing is like, this could very much be true, but it's like this person is taking it as if it's a slight against them. That's the whole point. They're taking it as though it's a slight against them, when I feel like you're really just healing. It's not like you are just not trying to deal with people, but I feel like you could be just putting yourself first at this point in time and not really allowing yourself to be so reactive. But yes, they're definitely misunderstanding a lot of things about you. They feel like you're being completely ungrateful. They feel like you are taking them for granted, like you are no longer interested in dealing with them. You're just focused on your own personal life direction. I personally feel like you all are starting over in life, like you're turning over a new leaf. So they're just picking up that, the direction in which you're going, it just does not include other people. It's like you're just not interested in it. What they're trying to say is that you're very selfish and self-centered at this point in time, and you only care about your own fingers and toes. You only care about what's going on with just you, and you don't really care about others. Meanwhile, I feel like this is where you should be in life. I feel like you should be in a place to where you have a better understanding and idea about who you are. I feel like they're misreading your newfound sense of confidence. They're misreading that. They're misjudging that. And they're misjudging, they're misunderstanding as far as it comes down to like your life direction or what you are doing. I feel like these people or this person doesn't really see they don't really see the benefit. They don't see the end goal. They don't understand it. And it's very much true, because the fact of the matter is like, you have your vision for your life, but you still don't understand what the outcome is of your vision. You just know what it is that you want, but you still have yet to attain those things. So, there's a whole journey between, where you are right now and where you want to be. So pretty much, I feel like they're just misjudging your life direction as well. It seems like you all are, like I said, you're starting over, you're turning over a new leaf, and you could be learning something new about yourself. And they really don't understand the point. They don't understand the outcome. They don't see the outcome. All they see is that you are being selfish. That's just what they're picking up. They see that you're being selfish. They see that you all are being detached. They see that you all are not really too interested in connecting with the emotions of other people. So it comes off as though you are like non-empathetic, or that you really just don't care. That's what I'm picking up. Or you don't care about relating to them. You don't care about building a rapport and basically building off of the commonalities that you have between you and them. It's like you're not really interested in doing that. They feel like you're just being ice cold. Some of them also feel like you all just don't have an affect. I also pick up like resting bitch face, like RBF. They just feel like you don't really have an affect, or you're not really, it's kind of like wearing your heart on your sleeve or your emotions on your sleeve. And I just think that that's a whole process that you had to go through as well, which, like I said, is to not react and be so reactionary to things to where people can push you and pull you anywhere. I just feel like you're being very stable. You're being firm. I think they could also be misunderstanding this as like you being stubborn, or you just don't want to give a little. And I feel like you don't have to, but hey, this is what this person is misunderstanding when it comes to you. Yeah, even here with the Queen of Swords, yeah, this is what they're picking up as well. It's like you're not really dealing with people. You have your boundaries. You don't really want to hear too much of what others have to say. And they also are picking up that you, in a sense, can be very savage. Like you just kind of cut off connections, you cut off situations, and you sacrifice them essentially because you don't care. So that's what they're misunderstanding about you, is like you don't care about the situation, you don't care about them, you don't care about the relationship, you only care about your own fingers and toes, what's going on in front of you. And hey, that's just what they that's what they essentially are. That's what they're perceiving and misunderstanding about you. But even here with the King of Cups, is like you do care, like you really do care. But I feel like with the King of Cups also, this is another confirmation of you keeping your emotions in check. I just feel as though you all have a higher standard for yourself, you have a higher standard for how you act, how you react, how you respond. And I just don't think that you are in a place right now to where someone could get the best of you emotionally. It's like if someone wanted to drag you into some emotional mess, it's going to be very hard for them to be able to do so, because you're going to remain in your logical, practical, and rational mind. So that's what I'm picking up here. You all have just done a great deal of emotional healing. You've become a lot much more emotionally mature and intelligent. And that's what I think is really going on with you. But they're just perceiving it in a bad way, as though you just don't care. Like, you don't care. And I just don't think that's true. Like, they're perceiving it as though there's some type of conflict between the both of you. I don't really like it here, but also with the Five of Wands, this just lets you know that, you know, you and this person do not see eye to eye at this point in time. There could be some disputes or disagreements between the both of you, but I feel as though because you're very smart, it's like you're just going to work through the disagreement in a practical way. Whereas I feel like this person may want you to work through it in a very emotional way that would have you jumping up and fighting and arguing and going back and forth. But an argument is literally just an argument. It's a difference of opinions. It does not have to be now we fighting and calling each other names. It does not have to be that. Like, we can disagree, but still be okay after the disagreement. Versus I feel like maybe this person wants to drag you into some type of argument just to get you all emotionally riled up, and you're not doing that. So this person is taking that in a different way. Like, I'm taking it as though you're being emotionally mature and intelligent. This person is taking it as though you are being savage, heartless, and cruel and detached. That's how they're taking it. Actually, I want to use the Dark Mirror Oracle. I think I'm going to use the Dark Mirror Oracle and see what we have going on as far as in what else they are projecting onto you. What else they are projecting. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have forgetting oneself. Yeah, they think you're being fake. This person is seeing your maturation as a bad thing. I think this is a great thing. This could, like I said, with that, I should have took out that Five of Wands, because this could be that type of person that like to fight. And because you're not jumping into the ring with them anymore, it's like they're taking it as it's a slight against them. But it's like, who wants to be in this argumentative attitude and mindset all the time? Like, who wants to be in this space? Like, I pick up, it's like y'all just don't want stress and y'all don't want drama, so that's what you're trying to avoid. But you're changing yourself from the inside out, and you're refocusing and reprioritizing what is important to you now that you're in this new healing space, and now that you have a better idea of who you are, you're trying to change your life. But yeah, this person is trying to pick it up because maybe you were in this argumentative headspace and going back and forth with this person, but they're trying to see you as, oh, you being fake now. Like, you're forgetting how you really truly are. And fact of the matter is, like, maybe you never really liked drama. You was just engaging in the drama because that's where you were at that specific point in time. For some of y'all, I feel like this person you're asking about could be like a family member as well, or even someone that you were in a romantic, intimate relationship with. Like, you were actually in a love relationship with this person. Some of y'all could still be with this person. You could still be married to this person. So if your marriage was very toxic, if your relationship to this person with this person is very toxic, it's like this person, it seems like they like that type of energy, and it's like you're no longer engaging in that energy anymore. So they think that you are being fake. That's what they think. They think that you all are being fake. So that's interesting. Yeah, I just feel like you don't want to identify with this same energy that this person is used to identifying with or identifying you with. It's like this is just not what you're trying to do at this point in time. That's not what you're trying to do. Even on the bottom of the deck with the I won't cry for you. Yeah, they just pick up that you are very cutthroat when it comes down to as far as closure and letting things go. It's like you're very cutthroat when it comes to that. And that's what they're picking up. It's like you just don't really care about them. You don't really care about relating to them anymore. Like I said, you don't really care about like being in a relationship with them anymore. It's just not what you're trying to do. And you're no longer going to put yourself in a place of pain, upset, and stress, worry, anxiety, just because this is what this person is used to doing with you. So they think that you're switching up and they think that you're acting brand new. I mean, you very much could be acting brand new, especially with this Fool card. You could very much be acting brand new. I'm going to say what it is, but it's like to the point in which they're taking it as a slight against them. I think that's a little weird. I think this person should like just back up a bit. But that's just what it is. And they're also picking up here as well with artificial heart. They're trying to say that you all are just out of touch with your emotions. You're out of touch with empathy. You're out of touch with caring. You don't really want to give to this person anymore. They could think that you don't love them anymore. You don't care about them anymore. Even that you don't like them anymore. That's what they're picking up here as well. So, I mean, I'm gonna just tell y'all what I always say. It is what it is. Like they can think whatever way they want to think, but I just don't pick up that you are a fake person, but they think you're being fake. And they also feel like you're being cutthroat and ruthless by just, cutting them out of your life or imposing some type of boundaries. But I feel as though it's not like you're trying to cut this person out of your life. I feel like you're just trying to reimagine the type of relationship that you can have with this person, because now you are a new person. You've evolved. So essentially you don't have to relate to this person in the same ways in which you used to. I feel like this is something that they should understand. But let's see what's really going on. What's really going on with you. I'm gonna just get y'all one card from the hip hop queens, and then I'm gonna move on to the surrender deck, and then we're gonna close up this reading for today, because I feel like, yeah, this person can have their misunderstandings when it comes to you and just how you are currently relating to them at this point in time. But hey, what can you surrender so that you can continue to feel good about yourself and moving forward despite how this person feels about you and what they are misunderstanding? Like, because at the end of the day, you still have to move forward. You can't continue to keep sitting in an energy or trying to explain yourself to someone or trying to show someone something when they're just not going to believe it anyway. So let's see what's really going on as well with the hip hop queens. So we have truth here. I'm gonna just put this right here. We have truth. Yeah, you're not being fake. Like, you're not being some brand new person just to be a brand new person. I feel like you all are stepping into the truth and the reality of who you are, and you don't want drama. You don't want to go back and forth anymore. You don't want stress. Like, you also want to lean more so into your healing. You want to awaken to the call and just step into who you really truly are. Like, just look around yourself at this point in time. How many people do you know that's living in the truth, in their truth, in their authenticity of who they are, and then also living their life through that new way of being? Like, how many people do you know that's doing that? And that's the problem. It could be that this person is not doing that. So that's why they feel some type of way, because you don't really want to offer them anything. It seems like they're picking up is like, you're bored. You don't want to have a relationship with them anymore. You're past it. And you very much well could be past it. You very much well could be, but you all are very hardworking and you're just trying to be real. You're trying to be authentic. And I'm not mad at you. That's what's really going on. And we also have respect. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, it's like you respect yourself, and you're not going to keep yourself in a situation or in a relationship that is not contributing to your highest good. That's just something that you're not going to do. So yeah, this person is picking up like, oh, you're being very cutthroat, like I said, but you're really just respecting yourself, and you're understanding that it's time for you to have a higher standard and expectation of yourself, of your life. So you all are developing your morals, your ethics, your integrity at this point in time in your life. It's important for you to do this. Whereas it's like this person is taking it as, oh, you being selfish, you just detaching, you cutting everybody off. But I don't know, like you're not doing that. So let's see what else comes up. And I'm gonna get y'all a surrender card. I'm gonna get y'all a surrender card as well. And then we also have knowledge. We have knowledge here. And then also with artificial heart, it's like, I don't think that you're not empathetic. I don't think that you're not caring. I just feel as though you have a better understanding, like I said, of your emotions. You have a better understanding of yourself. Some of y'all could even be studying like how the emotions affect your physical body. I think there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish, and you must be in the best physical shape. You must be in good health, also be in good spirits to be able to accomplish what you want out of life. So yeah, even here with the Knight of Pentacles, you can see here the Knight is studying. So you could be very studious. We have truth and of course knowledge. So you could just be studying a lot of different subjects and topics that will essentially help you on your path, help you on your healing journey as you move forward. So I think that's one of the things that you've learned is just how detrimental stress and sadness and depression is on the body. And you just don't want to experience that. You understand what it could do to your spirit. You understand what it can do to your emotional space. You understand what it can do to your, psychological, mind. Like you understand what it can do to your brain. So you all are just trying to operate off of this new sense of knowledge. So, I mean, honestly, this is something that you could teach this person. It seems like you all are becoming, what I heard was like yogis. So I don't know if you're doing yoga, doing some type of meditation, doing some breathing exercises, things like that as well. That's what I picked up. It's like you're just in a lot much more of a calm space, or you're not allowing, yourself to be overcome by external circumstances, external things that people do, or how other people want you to be. It's like you're not going to be pushed and pulled everywhere. So yeah, that's what's going on. You're just not arguing no more. You're not fighting no more. You're not doing it anymore. So let's get y'all a surrender card, and then we're going to go ahead and close up this reading. And I definitely hope that I was able to resonate with you all. Let's go ahead and get a surrender card. So what I have is surrender. I'm probably going to get y'all two. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yeah, this is what's really going on with you anyway. I pick up that you're focused on your own sense of healing. You're focused on your peace. You're focused on your harmony. You're focused on remaining emotionally in balance. What I also heard was emotionally neutral, but I also see that you are extending love towards things that are immediately in front of you, things that you can cultivate, things that you can improve upon, and also different goals that you would like to accomplish so that you can experience some sense of success and achievement. So hey, you're not people pleasing, and you're not focused on pleasing this person anymore or contributing to the relationship that you have with them. So, hey, this person feels like you're getting away very fast. So I feel as though you could be detaching yourself from this person very quickly. That's what it seems like. But they're taking it as though you are getting away from them, if that makes sense. That's what they're taking it as though. But yeah, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. I love this because I feel like you all have definitely surrendered this, especially when I look at the Judgment card. It makes me think about you're starting over anew, or that you have awakened, you have woken up. And I also feel like as far as when it comes down to you experiencing that like spiritual awakening or you evolving, it's like you're evolving more so into like your true self. You're evolving more so into your higher self. And when you evolve as far as moving closer towards your higher self or towards your ultimate potential, it's like you're not going to be the same person. You're not. So who you used to be is going to be very outdated. I think that this is something this person should understand, is you're just naturally going through a healing process, and they don't have to take it as a slight against them. They don't have to take it as though you're being selfish, as though you are, you know, just not really wanting to deal with people. That's not really what it is for you. If anything, I feel like it would benefit this person to just ask questions about where you are at this certain point in time in your life. But I don't know if it's worth it, because it seems like they don't really agree with where you are, because you're not playing into the similar dynamic that you used to play into when you were an older or more so outdated version of yourself. You're not playing into the dynamic that you used to play into as far as when it comes to this person. So, in the relationship that you have with them. So, yeah, it is what it is, y'all. They think y'all acting brand new. They think y'all being fake. They think y'all are quick to cut people off and you don't care and you don't have empathy. But I don't pick it up as that. I just feel like you are moving forward with your life, and everyone deserves the right to be able to do this. You essentially have the right to redefine yourself as a person. You have that right. So yeah, that's just what I want to tell y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here. I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile two people, if you chose the Arcanum Tarot deck with the citrine crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. And I just want to continue to thank y'all for being such amazing and beautiful people, for always tuning into my channel, for always commenting, liking, and even sharing the videos, as well as donating to the channel. I definitely want to continue to thank you all for doing that. And I just look forward to continuing to post more readings, to remain consistent, and also to continue to support you all, you know, through these readings. So definitely don't hesitate. I told this to pile one. Do not hesitate ever to put a reading request in the comment section. You can just ask like, hey, Spicy, can you do XYZ ABC? And I'll definitely add it to my content list. So don't ever be shy to ask for a particular reading that you would like to do. I have a very long list, so I'm just trying to get through all of these readings. So within that being said, thank y'all for always showing up and just being amazing. And if you have not subscribed, y'all, go ahead and click that button and join the fam. I promise that you will love it here today. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. There's links there to book a personal reading with me. You can also donate to this channel. If you would like to donate a tarot or an oracle deck, then check out my Amazon wish list. If you would like to donate a monetary contribution, then you can definitely utilize the super thanks button, which is enabled directly beneath this video. Also, check me out on Instagram if you would like to. If you're not active, it's okay. But most definitely check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So get into it, pile two. But with that being said, let's get into the question for today. We're asking Spirit, what are they misunderstanding about you? And I have 3 other oracle decks that I'm going to be using for some additional information. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Like, what are they misunderstanding about you? Page of Wands. This person doesn't really think you're about what you say you're about. Like, this person doesn't think that you are about what you say that you're about. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. They feel like you're all talk and no action. That's what they feel like. They feel like your energy could be very sporadic, or your enthusiasm can be sporadic, especially if you all are working towards a lot of dreams and goals that you have. I feel like this person or these people think that your goals are lofty. They feel like you talk a lot, but they feel like they have not yet seen the evidence of what it is that you're talking about. That's what it is. these people could potentially not have too much like belief in themselves, but I feel like, you know, you do. I feel like you really do have belief in yourself. It's a lot of fiery energy that's here. Okay. We got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands. We also have the Knight of Wands as well. So you got a lot going on here. On the bottom of the deck, we also have the Knight of Swords. So as far as when it comes to your diligence and determination, it's there. Okay. It all is there. I feel like you have the confidence. I feel like you have the belief. I feel like you all are just so amazing. Like, I feel like you have the confidence to accomplish whatever it is that you want in life. And at this point in time, I don't even think that you really care about what anybody else has to say about you and what you want out of life. I also feel like you're making moves in silence. You're being very mysterious about your steps. So that could be another reason why this person or these people are thinking that like you don't really have much going on, or you're just kind of talking and saying stuff, but they haven't seen the evidence of what you're talking about. And oh well, so what? That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, let me get y'all some more information. We have the Ten of Pentacles within a reverse. For you all that chose this pile, you could have chose to think about family. So this could be a family member that's on your mind. I know family came up in pile 1 as well. So maybe I should have titled this reading, "What is your family misunderstanding about you?" I probably should have did that. But I'm definitely picking up like family here. This could have to do with family. This could have to do with money and legacy. That's what I'm picking up. We also have the Three of Cups. This person or these people, they just don't see you as a serious person. They don't think that you're serious. They think that all you want to do is party, party, party. You know, the song that came to mind was the song that go like, "Party, party, party, let's all get wasted." I feel like that's Gucci Mane, but that song just kind of popped up in my head. But pretty much, yeah, that's what this person or these people are misunderstanding about you. Like, they just don't think that you're serious. But I think you're serious. I think you're very determined. I also feel like you're very brave, but hey, that's just what I think. That's what I feel. That's what I see. But they're not seeing this. They're not seeing this, okay? There's a lot of mysterious vibes, so they're not really seeing this when it comes to you. But let's see what else we have going on. That's the King of Swords, y'all. We also have the Hermit. I'm not sure if you even really spend too much time with this person that is misunderstanding you. I don't think you spend too much time with them. If this was like a family, you could have estranged yourself from your family. If this was someone that you were married to or in a relationship with, you could have ghosted yourself, you know, estranged yourself. Essentially, you just went away. That's what you did. I feel like you have a greater sense of happiness because you're not really dealing with this person at this point in time. But yeah, they don't have an accurate depiction of your life. Like these, I knew I was asking like, what are they misunderstanding? But to the lengths in which this person is misunderstanding you, it's crazy. To the lengths in which they are misunderstanding you, it's crazy. But pretty much, I'm going to just take it back to the beginning. You all, what's really going on at this point in time right now is you just have a new fervor and excitement for life. I feel like you all are just showing up as different people. You all could have been focusing on your self-care, focusing on your beauty, focusing on your attraction. You also could have just been building yourself up as like a leader, someone that is influential. So you all could be, you know, building yourself up to being an influencer. People are enamored with you. They love your personality. They love your charm and also your charisma. So I feel like that's how you really are showing yourself to be. I think it could be a bit different than how this person is used to seeing you or is used to perceiving you. It's like you're a different person. So I don't really think that they're taking it like, oh, you're a different person now. Like, look at how you're showing up. Like, let me clap for you. It seems like they're more so hating, or there's some type of disapproval. So they disapprove of you. It could be how you dress. For what I also heard was tattoos. It could be how you do your hair, your makeup. You could also have piercings as well, but you have a very unique and special look to you. I think it's unique, and I feel like it's beautiful as well. Like, you just have a different way of carrying yourself. It's different from how this person remembers you to be. So they kind of might take it as, oh, you're being full of yourself, or they just don't approve of how you are showing up. But yeah, what else is going on with you? You have a lot of dreams and goals, and I feel like you're putting yourself in that place to go figure out what it is that you want out of life. I feel like you didn't really have the opportunity when you were younger to explore things. You know how like some kids have that opportunity to like do different things, like they can play different sports, try different musical instruments, and they figure out if they like it or if they don't like it. I just feel like you've never had the opportunity to experience that, the process of trying something for the sake of trying it and understanding that you don't like it. I feel like you've just never been properly enriched, especially as a child. So now that you're older, it's like you're trying new things. And even if those things don't work out, you're okay with it. Even if you don't have the same feelings about it anymore, then you're okay with it. You all could have had a lot of dreams and maybe some things failed. Maybe you just weren't enthusiastic about those things anymore and you moved on to something else. But I feel like that's okay. I feel like everyone should have the opportunity to go through that process of figuring out what works for them. And it's okay if it does not work for you. I just feel like this person is looking at you like you are just someone who doesn't really have a good idea of what you want to do in life. But I feel like what's really going on with you is you're giving yourself the chance to try new things. And even if you don't like it, it's okay. It's all right. At least you're figuring that out. Whereas it seems like maybe these people are forced to, and like forced is a very strong word, but it is what it is because it could be societal pressures. I didn't see the Hierophant. It could be societal pressures, or it could also be like family traditional pressures or some type of traditional pressure that I feel like people experience, where it's kind of like you only have one shot. You need to figure out what you want and just do it. And you always have to do that one thing. I feel like you go where your heart leads you. You go where you're passionate. You go where your creativity leads you. And I feel like that's okay. Once you figure out what it is that you want to do, you are very determined. And I feel like this is a process for you of figuring out what you want to do. You know, figuring out what you want to create for yourself. Like, it's a process, figuring out, you know, maybe what your career path wants to be, what you would like to study in school. It's like you have the opportunity to figure out what you want to do with your day-to-day life. It's your life. It's your life, and you should have the option to do that. Even here with the Nine of Cups, I don't know, for some reason when I saw the Nine of Cups, it was making me think of the Seven of Cups here as well. But it's okay. I feel like you're in this process to where you are, it's your right to figure out what you want to do. You can try new things, and even if you choose wrong, it's okay for you to go back to the drawing board and choose something else that's going to make you happy. For you all, you could be happy doing a lot of different things, okay? You just have energy for days with the Knight of Wands and with the Knight of Swords. Like the Page of Wands, like you're a highly energetic person. So maybe you do have the energy levels. You have this limitless energy to where you can go over here and do this, go over there and do that. I don't see the Two of Pentacles, but it's making me think that you all have the ability to balance all of the different activities, hobbies, things that you engage yourself in when it comes to life. You have the ability to do that. And I think it's okay. I think that the misunderstanding is coming from these people and their perspective, and how they think things should be is you should choose one thing and that's it. That's what you should choose. Choose one thing and that's it. It's like maybe you want to do a lot of different things, but a lot of these things make up who you are as a person. Like, you're just not a one-track minded person. You're actually someone who knows how to do a lot of different things, and it makes up who you are. There's so many different aspects about yourself. And what I just heard is like, it's so beautiful. There's so many different beautiful aspects about yourself. And when you put it all together, it just makes this beautiful masterpiece. So I think that's what's going on. I feel like what's going on right now is you're just doing a lot of different things in life and you're happy with it. You're happy and you're satisfied with the person that you all have become. It's your right to choose what you want to do with it, with your life. And it does not mean that you have to be tied down to what this person or these people think that you should be doing. You don't have to be tied down to how these people or this person thinks that you should look like or how they think that your personality should be. You are your own person. That's what's going on. Okay, let's talk about the misunderstanding. So pretty much here, I feel as though this person is they're coming at your financial situation, y'all. And I don't like it. They're coming at your financial situation. Like, this person thinks that you are broke, okay? They think that what you are focusing on in life or how you're showing up isn't really going to help your financial situation. They're coming at your appearance. They feel as though, yeah, your appearance might be unique, but is it practical? Like, is it professional? There's something like that that's going on here as well. This person also feels as though you don't really know what you truly want out of life. You don't really know. You're just focused on having good times. You're just focused on talking mess about what you're gonna do, but they don't really see the fruits of your labor. They don't really see the outcomes. That's what they're picking up. So they just think that you're talking a lot of stuff, but you're not really putting in the action. All they feel like is like, because you're making moves in silence and they can't really see it, they feel like you're not doing anything. That's what I'm picking up. Because you're making moves in silence, they don't really see what is going on with you. They just are perceiving it as though, oh, nothing's really going on over there. What I also heard was crickets. So it seemed like this person or these people are underestimating you. They're underestimating your ability to succeed. They're underestimating your ability to achieve what you want out of life. They're underestimating your life satisfaction. They feel like you're not really wealthy. They don't see the money. They don't see the evidence of this work that you're putting in. They don't see the evidence of these goals that you talk so much about, or that what I heard was highly publicized. So you must probably talk about, like, you know, what you want out of life. You talk about it, but they just may not see that playing out real time. They don't think that you're really active at all. They don't think that you're really working. I don't know what they think you're doing with your time. They feel like you're just twiddling your thumbs and staring at the ceiling. That's what they pick up. For some of y'all, I feel like this could be a father figure as well that is underestimating you or trying to play you short. This could also be a boss, a mentor, you know, maybe someone that you thought was like an intimate person to you, where you can like share what's going on with them about what's going on with you. But I feel like it's not safe. I don't think this person is a safe space because they're underestimating you and they're counting you out. That's what they're doing. They feel like you're just separating and estranging yourself. They feel like you all are acting like you're victims. That's what they're picking up here as well. So that's actually crazy. They feel like you need help. That's what they think. They think that you need financial help. Let me get some more information. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands within a reverse, they just feel like you're not really enthusiastic or happy about anything. Like, they feel like you're not really satisfied with anything that you do. They just feel like you don't really know what you want to do in life. They feel like you could also be very stuck. They don't really trust your vision. They don't trust what you want to create out of life. They don't really trust it. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, they feel like you're not focused. That's what they're picking up on. And they feel like you don't really have motivation. So they think that you're dealing with the lack of motivation. They also feel like they don't understand what you're creating. They feel like your creativity is blocked, and that you also are experiencing like some intense challenges in life as well. That's just what they're picking up. But these people are trying to play you short. Like, I would say stop sharing what you want to do in life with these people or with this person. Like, just stop sharing. Like, don't even talk about it to them. You know, and you could just be talking about it publicly as well. Even with the World card, this is something that you could be talking about on social media. Maybe you're putting out a lot of your positive intentions. Maybe you're speaking affirmations. And the fact of the matter is like, your affirmations, they may not be true. You may not have what you are affirming in your future, or you may not be the type of person that you are affirming that you will be in your future. That's not, it's the case. You may not have that, or you may not be that. You may not be embodying that currently. But at the end of the day, the fact is that you have to keep speaking those affirmations until they are ingrained into your mind, until you believe them. And I feel like as you believe it, as you continue to believe it, you increase your belief, then you will see the evidence of these things. But you definitely will see the evidence of what it is that you want to do in life. You will definitely see that because you are focused, determined, and you have will. Okay? You have will. And you're actually quite happy. You actually have a very strong emotional connection and attachment to what you want to do out of life. I just feel like you have a lot of different things that you want to do. You know, you have a lot of different things. So I get it. And I mean, you're just giving yourself what you weren't allowed to have when you were a child, which is the ability to try for the sake of trying. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You didn't have that ability. So now that you're an adult, you're giving yourself the chance to experience that. And it's life. You know, it's really life. Like, I think you're doing the best thing that you can do for yourself is to figure out what you want to do by engaging yourself in a lot of different things. It's okay. It's okay for you to do that. But yeah, this person is just picking up, like, especially if you're an artist, something that I heard was like starving artists. Like, they feel like what you're doing won't make money. They feel like what you're doing isn't going to be approved of. Like I said, if this is your family, they just don't, they feel like how you are right now isn't really going to gain the approval of others. I don't really care too much for how these people think, because I feel like you're doing the best thing that you can do for yourself, but they're just taking it as though you don't really know what you want out of life. And they also feel like if they were to say something to you about it, then you would be like very mean about it. You would be very harsh about it. They also feel like you don't really want them to be involved in what you're doing. You don't, or they feel as though you don't want them to know about what you're doing, because if they knew about what you were doing, then they would understand that what you're doing is wrong, or that you're not receiving any results, or you won't receive any results. But you're doing the best thing. If you're staying silent about it and you know how these people act, you're literally doing the best thing, because if you're working towards something and you're trying to develop a sense of belief, why would you even care about what a hater has to say? Why would you care about someone that's trying to discourage you from doing what you really actually want to do, or just being passionate about life? Like, why would you do that? Why? Another thing I want to say about y'all is I feel like you have a lot of secret admirers here as well. I feel like a lot of people like you or love you. A lot of people are attracted to you because of just how you're showing up right now at this point in time in your life. I feel like you have so much confidence and you don't really care about what other people say. So I feel like that's something that attracts people, as well as your beauty and how you look. I feel like that's something that attracts people to you. Also, the fact that you have a lot of different things going on, a lot of different hobbies, or you could also have a lot of different jobs. That you could be a part of a lot of different communities. So I think that people are definitely attracted to you because it seems like you're increasing your visibility here. So these people, or this person, is trying to misunderstand you. They think that you are some type of party girl, party boy. They feel like you are someone who may not want marriage at this point in time. I think that some of these folks think that you're like a player or something as well. Like you play people, or you don't really care about people either. They feel like you just want to have fun. That's all you're concerned about. What I heard was girls just want to have fun. So they feel like you are someone who just wants to have fun. You just want to party and have good times. You don't really want to be serious with people. That's what they're picking up here as well. Like, you much rather be on your own, be by yourself. But I don't think that's the case. Like, I mean, as far as within these good qualities that you have and that you have cultivated within yourself, I feel like you're only being this way because you know this is what is required to accomplish these goals or to change your lifestyle. You know that this is what is required to be able to do that. You know that this is what is gonna help you remain in this bright and optimistic space. It's what's going to help you remain just in a high vibrational type of energy. You know that this is what is required. But I feel as though these people are perceiving that, you know, you're just like a loose or promiscuous individual as well, just because you're showing up as confident and you're beautiful. So it's something there as well. What I also heard was like pretty privilege. They may think that you have pretty privilege and that maybe you don't really have to work for much, but you work hard. You really do. Like, you have so much going on. It's like, I don't even know how you get this all done, but the energy is here. Like, you're so energetic. You do a lot of things. You could even be doing things here with your physical body. And some of y'all could even be working out here as well, like focusing on your self-care. But yeah, there's an aspect here about like pretty privilege where they feel as though you're just getting by on your looks, but that's not the case. You are working hard. Like I said, it's not the case. So I'm gonna move on to the Dark Mirror Oracle so we can see what else comes up as far as within what they are misunderstanding about you. Yeah, these people or this person thinks that you are kind of like a love them and leave them type of person. Like, you are someone who doesn't really care to develop relationships and connections with people. Like, you may, like, especially if you're out and you're socializing, but they also feel like you're just kind of savage and heartless, or you're like a man eater, or someone who, yeah, you can have fun, but don't get attached to me because I will ghost you, that type of thing. So that's kind of what they're picking up here as well. We have peaceful among thorns. We have perchance to dream. We also have naked before the stars. We have naked before the stars. So as far as when it comes down to peaceful among thorns, I feel as though these people or this individual, they feel like your life is very chaotic and there's nothing that you're actually doing about it at this point in time. That's how this person or these people feel like. They feel like there's a lot going on around you. Like we see peaceful among thorns. There's a lot that needs to be fixed around you. And you're just kind of sitting in it and they don't understand what you're doing about it. They just feel as though you're not really doing as much as you could do to change your situation, because how they look at it as though, like I said, it's very chaotic and it's disturbing. But I feel like you all are doing things about it. But I'm going to just keep moving on. Even with perchance to dream, they feel like your dreams are aimless. I just feel like this person doesn't, or these people don't give themselves the opportunity to dream and to imagine. I just feel like they haven't done that. I feel like they just kind of was told to do something, so they just stuck with that one thing, and that's what they're doing. And I don't really think it's truly making them happy, but it is making them stable and it is making them secure. So how they looking at you is just like you're just asleep. Essentially, you're asleep. Like, they think that your dreams are aimless. They feel like you're wasting your time when you should just do something that is practical, is what I heard. You should just go along with the status quo. And maybe you're not a status quo type of individual. Like, you don't want to go along with what tradition tells you to do. You want to create your own way. You want to create your own waves. You want to make your own personal moves in life. And you have the right to do that. But yes, as far as with perchance to dream, they just feel as though you are asleep and you need to wake up and do something different, because what you're focusing on right now, from what they perceive, is not working out for you. Even with the 5 of Pentacles and with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like it's not working out for you financially. So do something else. That's what they're picking up. So with Naked Before the Stars, this definitely coincides with the messages about your beauty and attractiveness right now, and just how you're showing up as far as how others are seeing you. And I definitely feel like these folks or this person is definitely misunderstanding this. They think that you all are being very vain, or that you could even be somewhat like narcissistic when it comes to your looks. But I feel like what's actually really going on with you right now is you are finally in a place to where you are accepting yourself and you're loving yourself. And because you accept and you love yourself, it's like now you're witnessing the changes of what self-love and acceptance really looks like and how it manifests itself in your body. But yes, they definitely feel as though you think you're perfect. They feel like you think they feel like you're vain. That all you do is care about being in the mirror. All you care about is being seen. But I feel like at this point in time of your life, you're being seen, you're increasing your visibility. Others have their eyes on you because of, like I said, how you are now treating yourself. You're treating yourself kind. You're being very compassionate and also very caring with yourself. I feel like this could be with your self-care. And I also pick up also here with this energy that's going on, that you all could definitely be working out, doing something very active, and that's helping you with your weight management. It's helping you with your diet and exercise. But yeah, they just think you're vain. That's what they think. I think you're accepting and loving yourself, but hey, that's what they think. So let's see what's actually really going on with the hip hop queens. Let's see what's really going on with you. We have inspiration. I mean, they think like, you know, your life is very chaotic, but I feel as though you all are just in a place right now where you actually are very creatively inspired to do things, and that's what you're focused on. You may not be inspired to do what they think you should be doing, but it does not mean that you're not making moves in silence, as we can see here. It doesn't mean that you're not taking action on the things that you are passionate about, the things that you are happy about. But yeah, they feel like I said, it's nothing much going on, that your life is chaotic, you're not doing anything, you're being very irresponsible. You could be changing your situation, but you're not. I feel as though you all are. I really do think that you are. It's just not showing up in a way in which they think it should. Or I also heard timeliness. It may not be on their own personal timing, if that makes sense. So let's see what else is going on. I feel like I had a card flip over. We have passion. Yeah, they trying to play you like you actually are passionate about what you want to do. Like, you're just not aimless. I keep saying that. Like, you actually are passionate. You have an emotional connection. These people feel like you're asleep. They feel like you just are a dreamer. You just say what you're going to do. It's not going to happen. You need to do something practical like everybody else. Like I said, you have to be tapped into the status quo, but that's not true. Like, you all actually do care a lot about your life, and you do care a lot about what you want to do. You are actually emotionally attached to that. Even if you may not see the results of your efforts right now at this point in time, you will. Okay, with that 9 of Cups, you will. And they're going to be kind of salty because it seems as though you'll be experiencing all of this goodness on your own when you could have just shared this with the others. But if they don't really believe you, if they hating on you, then it's like, why would you want to share the fruits of your labor with these people if they didn't really believe you in the first place? I don't know why you would want to do that. But hey, with naked before the stars, like I said, they think you're being vain. They think you're being narcissistic, especially when it comes to your body. Like, they think you are full of yourself. You think you're all that. But like I said, you have fully accepted yourself, even here with the self-love card. Like, your body is your body. Your beauty is your beauty, and you are accepting of yourself. You're essentially focusing on you, and you're not comparing yourself to other people. That's just not what you're doing. Like, you don't have to do that because you see that there's a lot of amazing qualities and aspects about you as far as inside and out. So why would you have to be worried about anyone else? But I feel like you're in a place to where you're comfortable with displaying this as far as within your outside world, and showing other people like, I'm here. This is who I am. I'm here. And they're just taking it as though you're trying to be narcissistic, or you're, like I said, you're being vain. So let's get some cards from the surrender deck, because at the end of the day, they can have this misunderstanding about you, but you still have to continue to keep moving forward. So what can you consciously surrender to so that you can keep doing you, and this and person and their misunderstanding doesn't have to affect you moving forward? So let's see. I'm gonna get y'all 2 cards from here. We have surrender to passion as what you are doing. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. This is exactly what you're doing. So keep surrendering to what is actually really truly going on right now with you. Don't care about how this person feels, but at least you have a better understanding of what they're seeing incorrectly, or they're not, what they're seeing that's not true when it comes to you and your life. Like, that's, it is what it is. Like, and if people like what you have to offer, if people are liking how you show up, then it is what it is. That does not necessarily mean that you're being promiscuous. I just feel like in that case, you would be going where you are celebrated. Like it says, focus on the people. So you're going where you are celebrated. And if these people don't celebrate, if this person doesn't support you, then what can you do? You know, what can you actually do? So on the bottom of the deck, I see surrender the idea you can fix someone. So this could be someone that you actually, love. This could be someone that you have a connection to and you actually just want them to understand how your life is moving and to be okay with it. But it seems as though if this person is not on the same page with you, then what can you do? You can't fix them. You really can't. This card said it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And that's what you're doing. I think this person, they may have it all, but I don't think that they are in a healed position. I don't think they're in a place in life where they just give themselves the chance to explore. I think that's something that you're doing with your life. That's something that you need to do. You're experiencing this newfound sense of freedom, and you can't fix them. You really can't. Like, you can't fix them. You can't focus on trying to change their mind. If it's drama there, you just have to back out of it and go focus on what you have going on. But I just feel like you all are trying to explain or show this person what you're doing. But the best thing that you can continue to keep doing is moving in silence, because it makes no sense to try to live up to some type of societal standard or trying to live up to what people think that you should be doing traditionally. Like, if you're a modern person, you're a contemporary person, then that's just who you are. If you don't want to be held down and bound to the old way of doing things, then you don't have to do that. So that's just how I feel. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Muse Tarot, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. So first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers again, and I want to give another welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers, and just continue to extend my gratitude for everything that you all do as far as with engaging within my channel. And like I said in the intro, I just look forward to continuing to show up, to being consistent with these videos, and of course expanding this channel in creative ways. I also told pile 1 and 2 to not be shy to put your reading requests in the comment section, so I'm going to tell you the same thing. If there is a reading request that you would like me to do, then don't hesitate to just ask and let me know, and then I'll just add it on to my list of content ideas. So yeah, y'all, I just want to continue to thank you all and just show you all some love and appreciation for everything that you do to support me and this channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure you check out the links in the description box as well. There's links there to book a personal reading with me. You can also donate to this channel. If you would like to donate a tarot or an oracle deck, then feel free to check out my Amazon wish list. If you would like to donate a monetary contribution, then you can utilize the super thanks button, which is enabled beneath this video. Also, you can check me out on Instagram if you would like to give me a follow over there. But definitely make sure y'all check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So get into it. Group 3, pile 3. But yes, the question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are they misunderstanding about you and just about your life or your life circumstance? You know, what's going on with you at this point in time? So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to give another disclaimer that, you know, just letting y'all know that these are the thoughts and opinions of another person. And even though they may be inaccurate, it is how they feel. And we can't really control how others think and feel. But I feel like if you have a better understanding of how this person perceives you and ways in which it is not accurate, then you can better understand how they treat you. You can understand their behavior and also how they perceive of you. So in addition to the Muse Tarot, I have 3 other Oracle decks that I'm going to be using for some more information. So y'all, let's go ahead and get started. So we have the 2 of Swords. We also have the 6 of Cups. We also have the 3 of Pentacles. We also have the 8 of Cups. We have the Strength. Actually, I think I got 5 cards here up at the top. Let me just scoot all of this over. Yeah, I had 5 cards on the top. Give me a second, y'all. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Tower. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. And let's go ahead and get one more card. Let's go ahead and get one more card, and then we're going to get started. What y'all also have is the 5 of Cups. This person, this person or these people, their misunderstandings about your life are quite interesting. That's all I can say. But yeah, let's start with what is actually going on with you at this point in time in your life. I feel like what you really want to do in life right now, or where you really want to go, is more so in touch with like things that you always imagined yourself to have or imagined yourself to be when you were a child. I feel like at this point in time in your life, you could be dealing with some type of restriction or some type of resistance that is kind of holding you back. I feel like you are longing for something new. You're longing for something different, but you may have some challenges or even some issues with how to take action steps, with like what steps that you need to take, especially if you're experiencing some type of resistance. It could be like that this is something that's outside of your control. So the most that you can do, even when it comes down to your sense of longing or projecting out into the future of what could be, I would say like keep doing this, because it seems as though you are feeding your dreams. You have like positive intentions and expectations. You have like wishes that you you want to be fulfilled. And even if it seems as though your life isn't giving way for those things to occur right now, it's like you're still feeding the dream, you're still feeding the thought. So I would say, like, keep doing that, even though you may be a bit confused about what action steps to take. I feel like spirit is going to help you along the way, even if it might seem a bit confusing or a bit uncertain at this point in time. I feel like we've all gone through that, where we want something in life, but we may not know how to get it. And it just is what it is. We may not know how to get it. We may not know what action steps to take, or we could be a bit hesitant about it. Maybe you feel like you need more support. It seems as though support is on the way. It seems as though there's a community of others that will be able to help you to achieve what you want out of life, or to even focus on what you wanted to do when you were a child. Even here with the Two of Wands, it could be that you just need the time, the space, and the opportunity to be able to plan what your next steps are. And I definitely love this for you, because I don't see you taking any impulsive actions. I feel like sometimes it's okay to sit with the uncertainty, and you have to think about that, because at a certain point in time, you're going to realize that it's just best for you to get out of your own way, and it's best for you to actually do something about it, instead of just kind of ruminating and kind of going in circles when it comes to this. So I get it. You could be a bit hesitant to take the next steps, or it seems like your life isn't progressing in the direction in which you would really like it to progress. I just feel like there's a lot of longing that you are experiencing, like longing to be in a different place. Like, some of you all just want to travel. You just want to transition. You just want your life to change. You just want things to be a lot much more focused, and you just want things to be a lot much more disciplined. I get it. I feel like there is a community of people that are going to help you to move on. There's a community of people that are going to help you to keep walking and going forward. It could even be that what you want to accomplish is so great, like the vision is so great. Even there with the star card, it's like the vision is literally so great that you do need other people to come help you. This is potentially something that you can't really do on your own. It could be that that's the case as well. Others of you all, I feel as though you may really want a love relationship. That's something that you really want at this point in time, but you may not see how love can, with another person at least, can show up in your life. You really don't see it, but I feel like even if you don't receive this type of typical relationship of what it is that you want, I definitely do feel like I said, you will have a community of others that will still be able to enrich you and give you the love that you all deserve, or the love that you've always wanted. It's something here as well with friendships as well. So you could be a bit confused about a friendship, or a bit confused, like, yeah, about a particular relationship. And maybe it is that you want to heal it. You're kind of figuring out, like, should I stay or should I go? Is it worth it? Now, I definitely do feel as though you all will be moving on from this connection, or it seems like you're moving on from this connection at this point in time, but you're doing it from a loving place here as well. So there's a lot of hesitancy, in which I feel as though you may have some issues figuring out where to go and what to do. And I feel like this happens to the best of us, where we just need a second to pause and reflect on what's next, how to go about the change that we want to see in our lives. And I think it's completely okay. It happens. I think that you could be in a place right now in your life to where you're trying to observe all aspects of the situation. You're doing a lot of mental sparring. You're thinking about this idea, and then your mind is switching to a different idea. So there's a lot kind of going on with your thoughts right now at this point in time. I would just say that when it comes to your conscious mind, it's okay to think, but also to be aware of what you accept. Okay, and just ensuring that you are accepting thoughts that are going to help you progress and move on to the next level, as opposed to thinking about thoughts that are going to contribute to you regressing and going backwards. So you always have to think about the thoughts that are going to help you to push forward. So I would say feed more of those thoughts. But in general, I definitely feel like there's some type of longing that's going on. You just see yourself being in a different place. You see yourself moving forward. And I just feel like you need to figure out, like, what you can let go of, whether it's you sacrificing a particular relationship, sacrificing some type of outdated belief about yourself, and just surrendering that so that you can see a new or clear perspective about your situation. So it seems as though even though you're going back and forth in your mind, you are making progress. So I just want to let you know that like every baby step that you're taking is still progress, and it's better than you just kind of sitting there and not doing anything about it. So that's completely okay. That's all right. Let's see what else is going on with you right now. I feel like you all are just trying to establish some type of resilience and strength as it pertains to you being able to move forward and to move on within your life. I also feel like you're trying to develop compassion and also empathy for others. I think that you've spent a lot of time alone, so now like it's kind of daunting, I feel like, to join yourself with other people. I feel like you're someone who is used to kind of doing everything on your own. That's why I feel as though like what you want out of this life is going to require more than just you. It's going to require you being able to incorporate others into your life at this point in time, even if you may not want to, you know. I think that you all could be loners. You all could be people that just like spending time by yourself. But I just feel like it would benefit you to, of course, develop friendships with others and understand that there are some people in this lifetime that really do want to support you, and they really do want to be there for you, and they also want to help you as well. So I think that that's something that you should realize. I mean, it seems as though you're just at what I'm picking up is more so of like a pit stop in your life where you just have to figure some things out in your mind. You just need to give yourself the time and the space and the opportunity to think. And I think that that is completely okay. Like just by splitting the deck and seeing the Four of Swords, you all could be in this energy right now where it's kind of just, you just went through a lot and now you need a break. And it's okay for you to take a break, to rest, to meditate, to breathe, and to figure out where you're going in life. Like, I think that's completely okay to do that before you get back into the race. I think it's okay, like, that you spend some time to, what I heard was decompress. So maybe that's what you need to do, is decompress. You need to refigure things out for yourself. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. So you're just at a pit stop. There could be like not a lot of things really going on right now. This is probably why you're doing a lot of longing and looking into the future. You all could be a little, I think the word is like solemn right now. The energy may not be at like a high pace, or it may not be really frantic right now, but I think it's okay. I feel like just lean into the time of rest, lean into this time to breathe and just meditate. Like, just lean into the time. If it seems like things, like I said, aren't really moving forward in life, you can use this time to become a lot much more structured and disciplined. You can use this time to plan before you take the next step. I think that's completely okay, as long as you are taking steps, even if it's baby steps. As long as you're doing that, you're trying to change your situation, and also as long as you are having compassion and empathy for yourself, and just being resilient and persevering. I'm just picking up that you all have experienced some type of loss. You've experienced some type of heartbreak. You've experienced the ending of a connection. And now you are deciding to, of course, let that go and to continue to move forward. It just could be a little confusing. I just think that you're someone who may need a bit help. Like, you may need some help right now. And I think that's okay. Like, to acknowledge that, you know what, I may not be able to carry this on my own right now. I really do need help to move my situation forward, to move my emotional state forward. I may need some help to be able to do that. So I think it's okay. You're in like the beginning of a rest and recovery period right now, where you're leaving back this chaotic energy that you all have experienced. Because when I see the star, this is the card that comes right before or right after the Tower. And when you're in this star energy, it's like you're trying to give yourself the time to heal, to rest, to recover. Even there with the Four of Swords, okay? The Four of Swords comes right after the Three of Swords. So you all have experienced the ending, the breakup. some type of traumatic, sudden change, and you're just trying to get yourself back together. And I think that's completely okay. We all get to those points and places in life where we have to sit back and focus on what's going on. And even here with the moon, it could seem confusing. It could seem a bit uncertain. We may not see which direction to go, or we may not know which steps to take, because it seems like we're in the dark, So it's okay. Like, where you are is a place in which I feel like others have been. But yes, I do feel like you do need a bit of support right now to help you recover. I feel like you do need that. And if you don't have that in your life right now, then I would just say, like, always make sure that you are taking your time to carefully plan out what is next and to not be impulsive. However, I do feel as though there are supportive people around you that you can lean on that will help you with your responsibility. So you just have to ask. Okay, you really just have to ask. But yeah, let's see what these people or this person is misunderstanding about you. So you're taking your own time to rest and recover and heal at this point in time. That's pretty much what is going on. I think that these people are experiencing you, or this person is experiencing you in a way that they have not experienced you. I feel like this person is thinking that as far as when it comes to your life, that all is lost. They feel like you are in survival mode at this point in time. I don't think you're in survival mode. I feel like you're in rest and relaxation mode, because you need that time to get yourself back together, to bring yourself and also your emotions back into a place of peace, harmony, and equilibrium. I'm seeing the Temperance card. So you're being patient with yourself. I don't see the Temperance card here, but that's what I'm picking up. It's like you're being patient with yourself right now at this point in time. And if you have to drop out of the race, then you have to drop out of the race and take the time that you need to take care of yourself. So I feel like that's what's going on. I think that these people or this person is trying to interpret this time period for you, like this pit stop that you're taking. They're trying to say that it is a loss, or they're trying to say that things are over for you. They're trying to say that you all are feeling defeated. They're trying to say that you all you're in survival mode. Like, in a sense, they feel like your circumstances have gotten the best of you, and they feel like you are depressed. They feel like there isn't much that you can do. They feel like you think you're so right about what you need, and it may not be the right thing for you. I think that you're giving yourself what you need. I think that's the right thing for you. This person or these people feel as though you need to be competing and you need to get into the race. That's what you need to be focused on. But I feel as though what you're focused on is just taking the break that you need. So I don't know, like, I'm like, do these people get tired? Do they ever get overwhelmed and exhausted? Like, why should they expect you to still be in the race when maybe you don't want to be? Maybe you don't feel like competing right now. Maybe you don't feel like getting into drama and conflicts with others. Maybe you feel like you need peace at this point in time in your life. But yes, I think that these people that you're asking about, that's on your mind, they could be like in a highly competitive space, or this person that you're asking about is someone who likes to compete with you, and they want to see themselves as a winner and they want to see you as a loser. That's something I'm picking up here. So they're kind of perceiving that all is lost with you. Like, you have no options, you have no prospects. That's what they're trying to pick up, that you're depressed, you're disappointed, you're grieving. That's something that they're picking up as well. That's what they are misjudging about you or misunderstanding about you. They think that you're depressed and you're operating from a place of loss. Okay, they feel like you failed. They feel like things are in ruin. They feel like you're dealing with paranoia and fear right now in your life, and that's what they feel like. They feel like your problems have caught up to you and now you are ruined. That's something that they feel like. Like, your anxiety has caught up to you. They feel like you're anxious and depressed. So they may project onto you that you have mental health issues. That's something that they're picking up on. That's what they're projecting onto you. But I don't think that's the case. I just feel like we all need to take a step back. And I think that's all right to be able to do so. But yeah, let me get some clarification here on this Four of Pentacles. Get some clarification. So with the Four of Pentacles, they definitely feel like you don't have a lot. You may not have a lot to give. You all may not have a lot financially at this point in time. They feel like you're being very cautious with things. And, you know, I just feel like what's going on is that you all could just be a bit uncertain or hesitant about what the next steps are, which is, I get it, but this person feels like you are also being very codependent. They feel like you're not able to stand on your own 2 feet. They feel like you have to kind of leech or mooch off of other people just to get your needs met. They also feel like you are engaging in, when I see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it makes me think about like transactional relationships as well. And so they feel like you're trying to like keep up appearances, if that makes sense. It seems like they're trying to say that you really have a lot less than what you are leading others to believe. They also feel like you don't have the ability, as far as with the transactional relationships, it's like you don't have the ability to relate to other people on a truly personal level. It's like you're just relating to people because you need things out of them. I don't even think that's the case. I feel like this person is trying to see you as like a beggar because they feel like everything in your life has went to ruins. They just feel like everything in your life has broken down, and they just feel like you all are starting over. I don't know if it's you just starting over. I just feel like it's you taking a break, and I think that's okay. So I'm not sure why they perceiving this about you, but yeah, they feel like you should be competing. They feel like you should be in the race. They feel like that's what should be going on. I think this is the type of person who is putting you in some type of impossible competition where they just feel like they have to win, like I said, and you have to be a loser. But I don't think things in life have to really be like that, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is what this person is seeing. This is what they are misunderstanding about you. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Dark Mirror Oracle to see what else they are misunderstanding about you and your situation. Okay, so with today for tomorrow, this person or these people feel like you are procrastinating in life. Like you're procrastinating, you're just kind of pushing things off. You're not being as active as you could be, especially there with the Five of Swords. That's what they're feeling like. They feel like you're not really taking any bold risks, and you're just kind of like keeping yourself to yourself. Like they feel as though you are like constricting yourself. It's like it's the opposite of being like expansive and putting yourself out there, but like you're shrinking back. That's how they feel like your energy is shrinking, it's dimming. That's what they're picking up. Like I don't really like how this person is misunderstanding you, because I just feel like we're not always going to be at our best all the time. Like who is always at their best all the time? Who never has to deal with issues? Like who never has to? I feel like everyone has to deal with issues, but yeah, they just think you're procrastinating, and they feel like you are stuck in a sense. It's like you're stuck, and that's what they're picking up. Like we also have, is this me? Is this me? This person feels like you have made mistakes that have led you into this energy that you're currently in right now. Like they feel like you all have made mistakes. They feel like you have taken the wrong turn, that you've done the wrong things that you should not have done, and this is why you've experienced loss. This person, I feel like they think that you all are receiving your karma for things that you were not supposed to do, but you did them anyway. They feel like you are completely responsible for how your situation has turned out. And I feel like, yeah, there's things that we could do to help better our situation, but oftentimes I feel like things just work out how they work out. And if the chips fall, all we can do is take a second and get ourselves back together and move on in a different direction. That's really all we can do. We can't, disparage ourselves for making a mistake. I feel like everyone makes mistakes, but pretty much with the is this me, they feel as though like you are unrecognizable, that you don't even really know who you are for yourself. You don't really know what decisions happened that have led you down here, or that you're not really capable of facing them, yes, you could be asking yourself the question, but what are you actually doing to better your situation? Like, what are you actually doing? Because it seems like you all could be in a non-active period and point in your time right now, in your life right now. And like I said, it's okay to reroute and go in a different direction. Like, I feel like oftentimes life is always moving on and lifing, and we may not give ourselves the times to process what is actually going on. I think that where you are in life right now, you're giving yourself the rest, the break, and the time to process your emotions and to process your life direction, to process what it is that you want to do next or how you feel. Like, you're giving yourself the time to do that. Pretty much, they just feel like you are the blame and you are responsible for just how your life has turned out. And if your life hasn't been favorable, then it's really on you. So that's just how they feel. It's like this person really has no mercy for where you are at this point in time in your life, and they're not really extending any grace for where you are. So that's just what I'm picking up here. Maybe this is someone even here with the Five of Swords who always wants to be right. They always want to try to tell you what to do, as opposed to just supporting you and accepting you where you are instead of just loving you where you are. It's like they just want to take this other stance where it's just like, no, you should be doing this. And it's like, but that's not helping you in your personal situation. So let's see what else they are misunderstanding about you. Let's see what we have. So we have parasite here. We have parasite. This person that you are asking about, they're just not a supportive individual. They're not a supportive person. They think that you are someone who is a user. And I just feel like you could be in a, I want to say like down bad position in life. It's just like when I think about the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you could be experiencing like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right now, where it's like it may seem as though things aren't moving, you're experiencing resistance, you're experiencing pressure, you just don't know when this cycle is going to end. You know that a change has to be made, but now you have to figure out what that change is. You're just kind of rolling with the punches. I feel like we've all been at this place in life before, but it's like this person is not exhibiting too much grace for where you are. They just feel like you're someone who is a user. They feel like you are someone who is just a liability and that you're not really an asset. Like, you can't really make things better, but all you can do is really take. So I don't really like it. That's what I can say. Like, I don't really like it because I don't think that you are a parasite. I just feel like you need help and you need support. And the best thing to do is to help you as opposed to criticize you and judge you from the outside. That's what I'm picking up. Like, you have this woe is me story. Like, woe is me. But I just feel like sometimes people just need help and support. Like, you know, sometimes people just need it. And it's like, if they don't want to help you with that, if they don't want to help you where you're at, then if this is how you're going to be, then you just don't need this energy. It's like, if any energy you need is, you need someone that's going to speak life into your situation, not someone that's going to criticize you because of the mistakes that you made. You're not a sum of the mistakes that you have made. And yes, they're picking up that you are, even here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the parasite, like, this is the codependent aspect of it. It seems like you just need a bit of support. You know what you want to do. You're experiencing a longing for something else in your life. You just need the help when it comes down to planning your next steps. That's really all you need. And also, you all just could potentially need a break right now in life. Like, a lot of stuff happened to you. A lot of stuff was going on, like, especially with the Tower and then also with the Three of Swords. Like, a lot of things have happened to you where your life has really been shaken up and you've had to start over. And it's like, you still need rest. It's like you're trying to do two things at one time, and I don't know if that is really gonna work. So just take your time that you need and get back into the race when you are able to, when you are ready to. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So let's see what's really going on with the Hip Hop Queens, and then we're gonna get into the Surrender deck. And then I'm going to close this reading out for y'all, pile 3. So just hold your horses. Hold your horses. So with today for tomorrow and skill, yes, it could just be, it's not necessarily that you are procrastinating. It's just that you are trying to build up your skills. You're trying to build up your abilities when it comes down to, you know, what you want to do out of life, where you want to go. It could just mean that you are trying to make things make sense. You're trying to add things up and understand what is next for you. So you're just in a planning stage of your life right now. And it's not necessarily like you're procrastinating. You are doing something about it. It just might not be what this person, I feel like, will expect you to do at this point in time of your life. And I feel like you're just trying to be there for yourself. You're just trying to nurture yourself. What I also heard was like babying yourself. So you're just trying to take care of yourself, especially if there isn't a group of people that are present right now to help you. It's like you're trying to do that. But yeah, let's see what else is going on with you as far as, is this me? They just feel like you're questioning yourself. That's what they feel like you're doing. Like you're questioning yourself. My cards are upside down. And then here we have love. So you all, it seems like you're just trying to regain your self-love. That's what it seems like. You're trying to regain that as opposed to just kind of sitting and feeling aimless. It's like you may experience some confusion, like I said, uncertainty and hesitancy about like what is next for yourself, but it does not mean that you're just kind of out here floating in the wind. You know, it's like you're not just out here aimless with no focus or nothing, you know, like you're not just out here brainless and there's no thoughts or anything going through your mind. I just feel like you all are in a place right now where you have to get yourself back together. I'm picking up more so like the hermit energy, where you may just have to put yourself in a space to learn. This could even be you learning new things, learning new skills, reading more. It's like you're just putting yourself in that space. So they're trying to make it seem like you're out of touch with yourself or even out of touch with reality, but I don't necessarily think that is the case. For you all, I feel like you could also be like a perfectionist as well. So it could be a bit difficult for you to be at this point in time in your life right now because you feel like things should be moving in a particular way. Things should be moving in a perfect way. But look, it is what it is when it comes to life. That's all I can tell you. It's not like you're going to stay in this position forever. And I definitely applaud you for having love and compassion and, you know, empathy for yourself. And I applaud you for being self-aware as far as with where you are at in life right now. And I also applaud you for being very vulnerable and open with your struggles and what you are dealing with and how you are trying to heal and recover. Like, I definitely will. I'm proud of you. Like, I'll applaud you for that because it's hard to be so open when you feel like life is constricting you, when you feel like your prospects for what you wanted may not be as clear as you thought it would be at this point in time in your life. So I applaud you for this, you know, for giving yourself what you need. So for some of y'all, I feel like this person is trying to like use your age against you. They feel like you are older now. You should be at a specific place in life and you may not be there. And it's like, it's just the cycles of life. Like, and this can happen to anybody. Like, it can happen to anybody. But I just want to let you know that even if you are in that Wheel of Fortune in reverse type of energy right now, where it feels like, you know, luck is not on your side, I just want you to understand that, like, even though it may not be what you would like it to be right now, things change. Like, and things will always not stay the same. Like, so let's see what else is going on with Parasite, because they're definitely trying to play you. These people are trying to play you. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it seem like you're a user. Like you're codependent on others and you need other people or you need them. you do need support, but like I said, it's like, what is the point of, you know, trying to lean on this person if this is how they really think about you, you know? Give me a second, y'all. I had cards fall out. So here we see defiance, which is definitely some interesting energy. Defiance. Yeah, so they're trying to say that you are a parasite, but I just feel like you may need the support and help right now. I can definitely say that. But you all also respect yourself, and you're not just gonna take anything that someone throws at you. It's like they feel like you should be doing a specific thing, or you should be taking a specific action that they would take. They feel like you all have made so many mistakes that you just don't want to listen. But I just feel like that's not necessarily the case. They just have a very negative perception of who you are. They have a negative perception. And I don't think this is someone who really supports you anyway. So why care, you know? I feel like what's really going on with you is like you really do have your back up against the wall right now. You really do. Like, I feel like if you are experiencing this pressure and resistance, like, I think it's actually something that you are actually experiencing. This is a part of your reality at this point, at the point in time. So what's really going on is that even though things may not be in your favor right now, it's like even there with the strength card, you are resilient enough to bounce back. So I think that you have something to say about it. It's like, you know how sometimes people think that like just because someone is down bad at a point in time that they just have to take anything that is being thrown at them. Like, what I heard is beggars can't be choosers. I think this is what this person would try to say to you, like, oh, you've made so many mistakes that have led you to where you are right now, so beggars can't be choosers. And it's like, yes, you may need support, you may need help, but it's like, I don't think this is a safe person that you can request that from, because all they're going to do is use your situation against you to disparage you or to make you feel bad about where you are right now at this point in time in life. So I just think that you're trying to stay in control as best as you can, even though it seems as though life may be pulling you this way and pulling you that way. It's like you're just trying to stay in control. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up heavy, like, oh, beggars can't be choosers type of energy. That's what I'm picking up. So this person could be trying to say that, oh, you're ungrateful or something like that, that you're ungrateful, but don't listen. Just take things in stride like you need to. Take things in stride. Like, you don't have to do things based on this person's timing. Like, acquire what you need within the time in which you can do it, and just take the pressure off. Even there with the Four of Swords, take the pressure off. So I'm gonna get y'all 2 cards from the Surrender deck, and then we're gonna close up this reading for today. So we have surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. I definitely love this for you all. It's just a nice reminder. I feel like this is potentially what this individual wants you to do. Like I said, it's like getting into the race. Like, you need to compete. You need to do this or do that. Like, but I feel as though you're taking your time, but this is like a gentle reminder to let you all know that you can step into your full power, and this is what your life is calling for you to do. So I would say that the energy that you're currently in right now, you know, don't stay in that energy for too long. Lean on the support that you need that will help you to move forward. And then also here we have this double confirmation here as far as with the strength. Like, you have the power, you have the endurance, and you will have the will to get this done, or to get yourself on to the other side. I feel like you all have just experienced some loss and some heartbreak, and you just need to get your life back together. Like, you can do it. You will feel better. That's all I'm trying to say. You will feel better. And let's see what else we have here for you all. Okay, we have surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. I love this for you because this is what y'all are doing anyway. You're being non-active, and that's okay. So, something I want to tell you is where you are, it seems like that's where you're supposed to be. And I hope I didn't offend anyone by saying that, but it seems like this is naturally what you should be doing at this point in time within your life, even there with the Four of Swords, to get yourself back into balance. And like it said here, let others come to you. It's like you understanding that, like, there are going to be loving and supportive people that will come to your aid. I just feel like you have to be okay with accepting that help. But as far as with this person or these people, don't accept any help from them, because all they're going to do is try to make you feel bad about what you have done in your past. They're going to make you feel bad. They're going to say that you made a lot of mistakes and that's what has led you here. They're going to be very stingy with their giving, okay? Because they're already looking at you as someone who is beneath them, as someone who is a beggar. Like I said, beggars can't be choosers type of energy. So stick with the people that are going to support you. Like, we know we could potentially make mistakes, but where's the grace and the mercy for the mistakes that are made? Okay, where's the grace and where's the mercy? So I'm gonna leave this right here for y'all. Pile 3. I hope this pile resonated. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam.